And welcome back to Icarus, Elysium solo open world. I'm thinking like breeding plenty of animals, but I don't have buffalo breeding here. Now buffaloes are not native to Elysium, so if I do want to breed buffalo, I'm going to need to bring buffalo to Elysium. So at some point I might either check if I have some on space station, or alternatively hop over to another open world and grab some buffaloes there. I mean, I could check the space station easily. See if we do have any buffaloes by any chance. So, let's see, buffalo. Lots of zebras though. Ah, look, we have buffaloes. From the previous season. Things I have no idea whether they're male or female. This is all Elysium gameplay. So what I could do is I could just call down the 4 buffalo here. And we can see whether they're male or female. If we have both a male and a female, I believe this one is even phenotyped, I can use them for reading. So let's do that. Okay. Buffalo, female, wild bloodline, phenotype 4, stats wise we're talking about 4 to 5, 4, 5 to 4. Not a whole lot, but hey. And then we need a male. This is a female, this is a female, this is a male. Nice. So these 2 we're gonna keep. The other 2 I'll send back up to space. 3, 3, 4, 5. 6, 4, 5. 26 and 26 points for the female and 30 for the male. So the other 2 females I will send back up. Deliver you 2 to the station.
Danger. OES departed.
Looks like I never completed my why is it wouldn't be in there? Oh, it's a wooden ramp. Yeah, it looks like I never completed my inspection walkway. That's okay though. Come on. So first we're gonna bring this one and unstuck. Gonna bring this one to the breeding factory. Let's go through the pen. Alright, so this one can go in here. I'm gonna need to make more saddles though. You set to stay. Close. Consume, 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 and consume. What do we need for saddles actually? A rope for and leather. Yeah. Rope for and leather. Can make 2 saddles. Good. Yeah, that guy was set to follow, huh? Well, at least I got you unstuck. Set you to stay. See, you can actually move now. Come on. So we do need a buffalo serum for these guys, obviously. But that shouldn't be too hard either. Again, does feel quite janky at the moment. Yeah, I'll bring you some food. So maybe I should reboot either the server or my client or both. There's your food. What do we need for a buffalo serum? Sheep has just given birth, by the way. Herbs. Okay. Herbs. I think it's the first time I can use herbs for something useful. Like 10 or so herbs. This is delicacy. What do we have? Ah, nice. Prickly pears. Finally a reason for the prickly pears. Grab the saddles. After it's given birth. Oh wait, I need first need to make this turn this into a serum, obviously. So serums, buffalo serum. Oh, cows also, or the bull serum also use herbs, eh? Okay. Well, guess what? There you go. That one need to select the correct item on the hotbar. So let's do some buffalo breeding as well. Another raptor given birth. Good. And let's see. We're gonna need a lot more aluminum for the industrial walkways. 25 more here. 125 aluminum ingots. Let's just smelt 500 more aluminum. I do need to go and empty out aluminum drill though, because I'm running quite low on the old aluminum now. Let's see. Aluminum, I have 2 electric aluminum drills. In F11 keep at 6. Cave. Oh, it's right here underneath, I believe, right? Is it with a generator though? Possibly. That would mean, oh, I want a beacon at the cave. And if it is a generator, I need 1 biofuel can. Because unfortunately you can't use a double biofuel can on a generator. Now I am thinking though, what I could do. Make oil drills. At least one oil drill. That should give me a ton of aluminum per drill. I mean the electric drills already, but so we're gonna wait till the storm dies down before we go and do the inspection floors. And before we go to the drill, I'll take Mizzy because of her high carry capacity. Okay, the Raptor is cold because there is no heater in there. Let's actually move the heater from the buffalo pen. We'll move that one into here. Inventory, heavy heater. There you go. Hopefully they'll give you a bit better, bit more warmth, so don't complain about the temperature too much no more. Well, this one's complaining as well, and it has a heater, but then again, it is a storm at the moment, so, or at least weather event. So yeah, the temperatures are lower. Where's the doggy? All exposure is gonna go down soon anyway, so I could as well continue replacing the walkways, inspection walkways. Okay, so snow does accumulate on these walkways. I want to check. Okay, so you can actually remove snow from the from those walkways. Got it. Once I'm out of industrial floors, we'll go and sleep. And you two there. Where do you place that one? You disappear, please. There we go. Seven more. 6, 5. 4. 3, 2. 1. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 4, 5, 26 more floors needed, industrial floors. Okay. Buildables. Now move concrete buildables to another there you go. To another storage course. My buildable storage is full. Make a daytime. Links. How many can I make now? 13. And then we're going to run out of rebar actually. Okay, so I need another, say, 80 rebar. So let's first make a rebar, the 80. I can make 18. You need like 40 more aluminum. I'll make 16, and then I'm going to need 10 more once we have the aluminum. First though, we are going to empty out the aluminum drills. Let's see, we need Mizzy. Where's Casper? Don't need Casper. Where's Mizzy? There's Mizzy. Yeah, Mizzy. There you are. Come on, we're going out for a trip. This is so big it's hard to open and close the doors when you're on the back. Right, let's see. F11, I believe like down here, before going up the stairs is where the cave is, I believe. Here. Been a while since been in this cave though. So I have to get the lay of the land again. I must have some stairs going down somewhere. I believe. Stairs or floors? There's stairs. Here. And yes, generator and battery pack. Where's the other one? One floor below. It's a floor below, don't have to worry about that one. So, swap the generator, activate that one. That means I'm gonna, most likely gonna need to... Oh, this one was completely disabled, that ain't good. Why was the drill disabled? Ah, there is exotics here. Exotics are always welcome. Turn you on. There you go. 560 aluminum ore. It isn't a whole lot, but... So, since ore stacks 100, if this one is full, it should be like 2k ore. Oil drill gonna be even more, because it has a bigger inventory. But I do think the generator will run out long before the drill gets full. So even though there is a battery here, which will charge, because this thing generates 5k power. Each drill uses 2k, so there's 1k left to charge the battery. Ooh, that reminds me what I should do actually. Hold on. Hold on. Give these priority. So it runs the drill's full power. If it don't... Oh... But they only can charge with 1k, but still. Just give them priority. You know, I should actually, it should just put a couple of oil drills, or at least one, replace one of them with an oil drill. It would allow for way more oil to be mined. Sorry, ore to be mined. Huh. Well done, Missy. Missy can handle her own. As you can clearly see, killing a slinker, a stalker. Oh yeah, before I forget, I did bring a beacon. So let's not forget to actually place the beacon then. Ah, darn, I brought a prototype. You know what? I'm not even gonna keep it. I don't like the prototype beacons. Bye bye. Don't want you. Home that way. I'll come back on the Raptor with an oil drill, I think. Raptor is faster. Although this one, especially on the short distance, is decent fast as well. Yeah, there was the 500 meter lag. You get within 500 meters of the base, it needs to load in the entire base, including all the animals, hence the lag spike. We know what causes this, so I don't get frustrated by it. Well done, Missy. Oh, buffalo's given birth as well. Nice. Come on. There you go. Aluminum ore. Fill up the biofuel can. Go there. Oh, yeah. I had mined exotics. $40 aluminum ingots. That should be enough for another 10 industrial floors, right? Yes, indeed. Lovely. Because we had calculated we needed 36 more. Oh, darn. I accidentally made stairs. I don't need these stairs. I wanted floors. But I need 16 more floors. That also means I'm gonna need more rebar, probably more screws. Not bad. 45 rebars, I say 50. So that's a 10 steel ingots. Can make 50 rebar, and we're gonna need another 40 odd aluminum ingots. Oh, we have more in here, so the remaining aluminum ingots can go in the cupboard. There you go. My first buffalo breeding on Elysium. Okay, so they do suffer from cold. Right. That means I should put a heater in that box again as well. Okay, let's see what we need for another heater. Carbon fiber and 40 aluminum ingots. That I don't have yet. I have a note, eh? And give me some carbon fiber. I can make ourselves another heavy heater. Let's put it in the buffalo box. I mean, maybe I should just put one in every box, you know, and only turning those on where it's needed. Then at least they are there already. Eh. And hook it up there. So. See? Now it's no longer cold. Nice. That's going to increase the speed in which it grows up. Okay, so this one can go back in there. I'll take these. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. That one was a bit too early. I have to run all the way around. Unless I just start by already putting in the industrial floors here. Why industrial floors instead of the concrete ones? Just because. No real reason. No real reason other than just because. Which I think is still one of the best reasons to do something. Actually, you know what? I should move this sideways one. Here, normally I'd go until that wall, but since I have the stairs here, I could make an industrial stair next to there. And then maybe put a railing in. Don't really need a stair here. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. First of all, I know this says batteries, but I ran out of places for my buildables. I'm also gonna need some of this. Let's first make some rebar. And then we'll make one set of stairs, one stair. And is this last part a stair though? I think this is a half pitch actually. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not gonna put a railing in between here then. There you go. We'll just do it this way. Right, so oil drill also. Let's make sure the rest here as well. Normal portable beacons. Oh, that isn't obviously. Alrighty. Still a couple of more hundred aluminum to smelt. That is nice. Right, so now if we say I want a drill, electric drill, only gonna need one. Don't need 2 electric drills on aluminum though. But I'm also gonna need a barrel. Oil barrel, that is 35 steel ingots. There you go. Can make ourselves an oil barrel. I'll check it in the oil refiner outside. I'll use this one for oil I use in-house. swap. That one runs off of 7. There you go. 7 oil wells. So it has enough to provide oil and for the refiner. It's like 3, I believe, you need to provide enough oil, and also an oil burner, an oil generator, which needs like 4 oil to get enough oil to actually run proper, to provide power to the oil drills. So not really helpful, but because you need as much oil as you produce with that power, but no, pickaxe symbol, there you go. Oil. Electric drill. But then I should actually state it's electric generator. Electric with a generator. So next time I know, oh, there's an oil drill here and an electric drill with a generator. I'll put the generator as the farthest drill. Here, yep, here's the stairs going down. And then, shut up you, don't have time for you. Go down the stairs here. Or, no, you know what? No, I'll put the oil drill up. Because I reckon I will be taken out one of those drills at some point, and then it will be the electric drill, so we keep the oil. Which means it is best to keep the oil drill closest to the cave entrance, i.e. here. Go. Can remove this bit of power line. So it is now charging with 3K. Really? There you go. Oh, you want some as well? There you go. Just to be thorough. There's a 500-meter lag. Okay. those. And swap these. And aluminum ore. Oh, actually, I'll put this to smelt as well. Why not? There we go. Grab the exotics. Swap to the knees for the 50% over encumbrance penalty reduction. The over encumbrance minus 50% over encumbrance penalty. So the moment I get over encumbered, I straight away switch to the knives. It still works when the knives is broken. You just need to equip it. And this is the sickle. Here's the pistol. Also replace the lantern. And there you go. How's the power looking? Supplying about 3 times what I need without even running the nuclear reactor. So crude oil generator produces 8k power. You need 4 pump jacks costing 1k power each. So half the power of the crude oil generator is used to feed the generator itself. Meh. How's my oil flow looking? Producing 1400. The generator uses a 150. 10th of this. And the refiner uses 1000. So I'm still supplying more than I'm using. Now this does show storage, but as far as I know, there is no storage you can use as a buffer. Would be nice if there was such a thing, but like you have the crude oil itself, the resource, you have the generator, you have the refiner, natural oil refiner, which turns biofuel into oil barrel, and oil can, sure, but you can't hook them up to the oil network. If only, huh? Oh well. Let's have a look at our juvenile animals. How are we doing here? We got a new one. What is your phenotype 2? But I believe I already finished phenotype 2 on Noah, didn't I? Yep. I'm trying to get 6 and 7 as perfect Pac-Mans. Both parents are 7, yet this one got phenotype 2. Well, sorry, but you are a nice perfect Pac-Man with phenotype. Very well. The wrong phenotype though. I need a 7 male perfect Pac-Man. What do we have here? Where's your youngling? Escaped? Annoying. Here, no youngling here either. Also escaped? Come on. Let's have a look here. Fitness of 2. Nice, I'm gonna keep this one. So we're talking about sheep, male, bold bloodline, obviously no phenotype. And 9 to 9, and the rest is 10. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one. Which means the previous one, the 9, 4, 10, 10, is gonna die. Hold on. Am I missing something? Yeah, I'm missing something. So yeah, this one has 60 stop points total. There you go. 9 to 9, meaning that 9, 4 and 9 is gonna die. Let me... Okay, that's this one here. Yeah, bye. Remove that line. Skin. Yeah, you're set to wander and not to follow. Good. Okay. Next. What do we have? Male. Non-perfect Pac-Man. Meaning you're not better than your dad. Meaning you're not gonna survive. The female is a perfect Pac-Man. The male not yet. So I'm trying to breed a perfect Pac-Man male. Phenotype 6. You wish. Okay. Inventory, grab saddle. Yeah, I'm gonna bring back to here to determine which one I'm gonna keep. Definitely not a saddle on this one. So what do we have here is a geothermal raptor, female, ambitious bloodline, phenotype 2. Good. 2, 10, 10, 10, 10. 3, 10. Total of 55. The figure stayed at 2, that is good. Adaptation went up from 2 to 3, that is also very good. But the female 2. Okay, the mother had 55 talent points, meaning we're gonna keep this one. So this one has 55, and the female, the mother had 50. Is the 2, 8, 9, 10. Right? Yeah. I have to be very careful that I kill the correct one. Delete that row. What do you have here? You're the new one. Perfect Pac-Man male. Unfortunate for you, your dad is already perfect Pac-Man. Suggest that your mother is not. No, you. Hold on. This one does not. Is not a perfect Pac-Man. This one is though. Ooh, buddy, we got perfect Pac-Man phenotype 3 Moa. Moa, male, wild bloodline, phenotype 3. 3? Ah, shit, it's 3. I already have 3. Never mind. Yes, it is a slightly darker shade gray. Phenotype 3, I'm trying to breed phenotype 6. Like I said, I already have the 3 completely perfect Pac-Man, so bye-bye. If you had the correct phenotype, I would have kept you alive, definitely. But yeah, not a perfect, not a correct phenotype, so... What do we have here? Non-perfect Pac-Man male, or your dad is actually the perfect Pac-Man. I'm trying to get a perfect Pac-Man female. So you're worse than your dad. So you're more dead than your dad. You are a deader because your dad is better. Bad joke. Next. Female. Perfect Pac-Man. Yay! And this actually is the correct phenotype. Phenotype 2. Nice. Pubis. female, wild bloodline, phenotype 2, and we're talking about the perfect Pac-Man. That means I no longer need to breed phenotype 2 Ubis. Because I now have the male and a female perfect Pac-Man, which means this one can go level 28. Imagine how long it took before I got the perfect Pac-Man replacement. Took so long that this lady lost or gained like 28 levels. Ubis, phenotype 2, female, this one here, 10, 9, 10. Yeah, with a figure of 1, yeah. So, delete this row here. Yeah, non-phenotypes, so non-stay alive. Bye-bye. Skin you. And then we have a raptor family in here. Well, this is the new one. Ooh, buddy, this guy is, or this lady is a perfect Pac-Man. Yeah, nice. Very nice, I might add. Geothermal raptor, female, wild bloodline, phenotype 3, and a perfect Pac-Man. You're gonna be set to stay, and this one, Geothermal Raptor, phenotype 3, female. 17, yeah. Thank you for your services, you're no longer required. You're being made superfluous by your own offspring. As it should be. Okay, time to check the buffalo. Female. Buffalo. With a wild bloodline, no phenotype. Stat wise, we're talking about 3, 5, 4, 10. 5, 3, 1. Ooh, this is going to be tough to breed this one stat out. Although, this guy in total only has 31 talent. Well, it has 31 talent points only. The mother had 26. I'm going to keep this one. Because this one is better than the mother. Paste and stay. However, since this is a phenotype one, I am gonna keep her. Just for if and when I decide to start breeding phenotyped buffalo. Okay, you can stay there, give me the saddle. I'm gonna first offload and then we'll put the Ubis phenotype 2, I believe it was. We'll put that one away. Put it there. Actually, I don't need this. Destroy. use some of the meat to make the raptor fertilizer already. I'm gonna need one of those, I know that for a fact. I'm gonna need 4 of those anymore though. So now I need 2 moa serums and a buffalo serum. Whilst I throw the remaining meat in there. Level 4. The bones can go in here. Can make exactly 200 crossbone. And the epoxy we can throw in its storage. There you go. So I need 20 fruits and I need 10 herbs. Okay. I'll make 2 of those and I can make 1 of those. Right. So, phenotyped 2 ubises. They can go to the pen. If you like half health, no, you have full health. Okay, let's go. No, this way. Hey, Silver, how you doing? I finished my Ubis phenotype 2. I now have perfect Pac-Mans of both the male and the female. And I brought down a couple of buffalo from season 3 character. So I started breeding buffalo as well. Here, perfect Pac-Man, phenotype 2, and perfect Pac-Man, phenotype 2 male. Excellent luck, fun, love the phenotype. Not too bad, although I have to say this one looks quite nice as well, phenotype 1. And downstairs one with the blue and green and what is the other color? Is looking very nice as well. Is it still... Yeah, I moved it. This one. Phenotype 6. I love the color palette. Okay, I'm gonna move these a bit closer. Actually, hold on. What I want to do... Now, this one looks like it has a phenotype, right? A bit reddish. It has none though. What I'm gonna do actually is if I bring these over, I'm gonna like put similar animals closer together actually. I can bring you over here for now. And then I can grab. And this guy, he isn't happy here anyway. He's always trying to eat from his neighbor's food trough. And then I will move these moas. And nope. can go in here. Might actually, I might accidentally breed the wrong one with the wrong one, but we'll see. And you can go in here as well. Or shall I first bring the... I can bring the raptors over first, put them in here. At least it has a heater there already, so that is good. Come on, there you go. Close. Aha. There's food there you can eat. I'll move the buffalo over to this box here. Literally just moving them across. And there you go. I mean, I can empty the food trough here. I can use it to start giving... I like filling up the other food troughs a little bit. Won't have enough right though, but hey, at least I can do some food troughs here. There you go. Let's first make it daytime. Consume. Let's grab a bunch of silage. And I fill up the other food troughs. Where was I? Yeah, this one I done. There you go. You can grab some more. And some in there. Good. I'm starting to run low on the silage here, so I have to do something about that. First though, let's go and do the serums. Sheep serum. Ram, I should say. And the buffalo. Oh, that reminds me, I still need to turn off the heater here. No longer needed. Right, let's see. Moa. You and you. Raptor. Those, and then the Ubis. Two and three. Am I down to three Ubis pairs? Hold on. Yeah. 3 Ubis pairs. Sheep, buffalo, 2 moas, 2 raptors. And 3 moas, yeah. 9 boxes. Okay. So I thought I had 5 users before, and minus the one that completed, 4 left. Apparently I had 4, no 3 left. Gotcha. Give me some good luck with phenotypes and stats and such. Look at this perfect Pac-Man, and look at the stats of both the mom and the dad. 57 and 56, and still it turned out into a perfect Pac-Man. I love this. So good. All I need now is a male phenotype 3 geothermal raptor perfect Pac-Man. Then I can tick this one off. Because there's no geothermal raptors here. So I can't start breeding the... Well, what I could do is if I get a geothermal raptor perfect Pac-Man male, I could start breeding it with one of these 3. 1, 4 and 5. I have to wait for a geothermal raptor male perfect Pac-Man. This one is far from perfect Pac-Man. As is this one, far from perfect Pac-Man. Anyway. What are we doing here? We can do another quick sandworm. Emphasis on quick. You know, sub 30 seconds per what do we call it, per sandworm. Yeah, my knife's still good. Should easily be able to easily be able to kill a couple of sandworms with it still. You stop blocking the food trough, please. So come on a little bit this way. There you go. Don't hog the food trough. It's not nice towards the other animals. Okay. Almost sounds like the dog is fighting something. Hold on. Hey, what are you doing? If you're hungry, there is a freaking food trough right here, you idiot. Stop whining. And consume, 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 consume. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Looks like the dogs and cats are even more stupid than the other animals when it comes to pathing towards their food and water troughs. It's kind of the reason why I tend to not bring a dog down. Yeah, I wanted this doggy for my achievements. Bring down a dog and play fetch with the dog. Might actually just send it back up to space, you know. Because the pathing is so atrocious. They'll always be hungry and thirsty and then try to run through the wall, barking, and being a general nuisance. So yeah, sub 30 seconds for a sandworm. Where's the... Oh, there, boiling sand just popped in. So, consume one of this. Consume one of this. Oh. So I don't see the Gargannet and Frenzy tonic buff. But I used both of them. I don't know what's going on with that tonic there. This one's gonna take more than 30 seconds, obviously. Yeah, I'm missing a tonic. And somehow it like there's no buff for it. It used both of the tonics. Very annoying. Then I have to use biomass to get the tendons for making that tonic. And it's a decent percentage though. 25% melee attack speed, what I'm missing right now. Anyway, even without that frenzy tonic, we can easily take it out. It just takes a couple of seconds longer to take out the sandworm. Worm Queen is gonna pop up somewhere here. Usually right underneath me. Not this time, apparently. Good. Still need to kill more coins for my bestiary progress. Bye. Down. Where did my raptor go? On this side. Gotcha. Alright. Let's quickly run back to base. Actually drink something as well. There you go. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Sheep has just given birth. Good. Raptors given birth. $500 lag, always around here. Do, 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 do. Yeah, Storka's early game. Kinda a threat. Well, kinda a little bit. They're not too hard to deal with. And once you know how to deal with Storkas, those packs of 3 are a nice source of experience. So I'll throw 25 tendons in the organic residue cleanser to turn into 25 biomass. There you go. Stock up on our food. Let's see the kegs. Come on, there you go. Grab the cake pieces. Can salt them. And then we'll do the same with the coconut cake. Grab the pieces first, and then we salt them, and the remaining pieces, as in the ones, I have more than 1 stack total. These can go back in the, can go in the deep freeze. So, I still have enough of everything. Good. Let's check the food troughs in the pen. We can use some. And you could definitely use a lot. That means berry harvesting. Yeah. You could use as well. So berry harvesting first. Good on the fiber. Fiber can be turned into silage. So, harvesting. First a bee. Did I last time once again forget to take the worker bee out? Also, this one should like create more worker bees. So 20 minutes per worker bee? That means one worker bee should run for 20 minutes. Well, let's start harvesting. Lithium sickle. So next to berries and fiber, we also get tainted plant DNA. It's only the second harvest of these berries, so I don't need to worry about replanting them yet. Just have to be a little bit careful to not hit other piggies. Okay. There you go. Also harvest the strawberries. And I'll first drop off a bunch of fiber. There you go, means I'm no longer over encumbered. Also nice. Can already drop the tainted plant DNA here. Gives us enough to make another volatile exotic bulb. I will already replace the sickle, even though there is still charge in. There isn't a whole lot of charge in anymore. Another one I tend to use for animal food is potatoes. We'll harvest those as well. What's the next thing we shall harvest? To feed the animals. I can give them soy. And let's do that. Decent high yielding crop. And they stack nice high. Okay, I'll also give them corn. Soy in there. Throw the corn in the one over there in the corner, the opposite corner here. Okay, so there you go. Alrighty, now we can go harvest some wheat plants, or grain plants I should say. Since you don't get any tainted plant DNA from it anyway, I'm just gonna use the miasmic sickle. And I'll harvest the wheat with it as well. Inventory is full. Okay, hold on. Hold on. There you go. Actually. Okay. Let's go grab the remaining wheat we couldn't pick up no more. There, and those. Okay, let's drop that in there. I'll make 700 silage here. 700, sorry, 70 silage here. Still it's times 10, so still 700. Change this plant DNA can be put in there. Let's see, is there anything else I wanna harvest? I mean, I could harvest things like carrots. The fruit, right? And vegetable. Vegetable can be used for making animal food. So there you go with some veggies. Yeah, berries is like my main source of animal foods there. I'll make some potato meal, actually, so potato flour, I should say. Could as well do this right away. I'll just swap these. And then here I can make some potato flour. And oh look, I can make another one of these. And I can plant them. One potato to go in there. These I can plant. Lovely. And let's see, deploy. I'll grab the bees from here. Definitely that one. I could as well go for some more bees, you know. I'll grab claw. Oh, and let's also swap the armor back to composite. There you go. Swapped. Here in the tunnel towards the desert slash swamp, there is a cave, mostly in a swamp biome, which has bees in. That is here. Oh, there's exotics there as well. Cool. Hello. Bye. I didn't realize I have a drill in here. Titanium. Well, it shows you how much titanium I use. Anyway, okay, beehive is this way, I think. Answer yes. Try and get it there. Yeah, there we go. One worker bee. Let's listen. Is there another beehive in this cave? Doesn't really sound like it. That doesn't sound like it. Well, hey, at least we got a worker bee and some purple exotics, which we don't need. Talking about exotics, been a while since I've been in this cave over here. In fact, so long ago that it isn't even opened up anymore. No bees in this cave though, but hey, at least we got some exotics. If I'm not mistaken, you should be able to get out here without building ramps. That is indeed correct. Now, to find more bees, we should check for more caves, but I don't know of any other caves where there's a guaranteed beehive. They don't usually do much with bees, because usually I remember to take the bee out of the beehive. Usually. No cupboard for... Oh, I have more berries. Cool. That means I can throw some berries in here. I didn't even realize. There you go. We had a hunt. Why is everyone clogging up everything everywhere? Yeah. Go send over here, please. Nope. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go up here. Put the worker bee in there and put the honeycombs in there. Requires fuel, I know. Fuel being the worker bee to produce more honeycombs, If you activate the extractor, it will make you the honey and beeswax. It's a very good rate, very effective. But since I don't use either of them, what I do want to do though is wait for the worker bee to finally pop out. So I can then put the worker bee back in here and the queen bee as well. In the meantime, is there anything I can harvest quickly that gives animal food? Not here. Could go with these. And on ground floor, I reckon there's gonna be some as well. Let's see, this grows here. So these seeds can go in there. On this level we are growing berries and potatoes. That's not gonna work. This might. As well as these. Yeah, pumpkin is a veggie though, so I'd have to check. Yeah, veggie should work as well. As long as it's not a delicacy or an herb, because those do not work, that I know. That's not gonna work. There you go. That means these other stacks I'll throw in here. Whereas if you fill up the top part completely, it's not gonna run. Let's have a look at the beehive here. Almost. Okay, let's at least already drop off the tainted plant DNA. Go there. I know I could like harvest berries like every hour or so, and like an entire greenhouse full of berries, and then harvest every hour or so, and that way get a lot of tainted plant DNA, make a lot of bulbs, grow a lot of red exotics. Hey, I'm growing the berries for animal food, not for red exotics. Don't care too much. These are almost grown already, huh? Well, let's first have the food roughs process what they currently have before, yeah, they're popping. Before harvesting berries again. You see the berries popping. And consume. I all of a sudden hear bees buzzing. That means There's a bee. There's indeed. Grab and grab. No, this one. There you go. Okay, quick check on the animals. Hey Starth, how's it goes Icarus? Not bad, not bad. We have a wrong phenotype here again. Phenotype 2, which I already have the perfect Pac-Mans of. So we're not gonna keep this one. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing today? Currently we're here doing a bit of reading, trying to get certain phenotypes to get the perfect Pac-Mans. 54 Talon. Is Geothermal Raptor, male, ambitious bloodline, phenotype 2, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then we have 3, 10. So the figure went up to 5. I'm gonna have to have a high adaptation. No, I'm not gonna keep this one. I want the figure to go down and adaptation to go up and not the other way around. So, boom. Like 58 stat points, better than the parents, but still, no. Not with a low adaptation and the high figure. You're not gonna do that. Which one is new here? This one. Fitness of 2, figure of 8. Your dad had a fitness 2 and a figure of 9. Oh, it's basically the same. So you're not better than your dad. You don't have like a lower fitness count with the same amount of stat points. That means I'm not gonna keep ya. We already got the UV from there. Female perfect Pac-Man. Yes. No, never mind. I already had a female perfect Pac-Man. I'm waiting for the male perfect Pac-Man. Never mind. So you're not better than your mother? You can't, because, huh? Your mother is already perfect Pac-Man, meaning I'm not gonna keep this one. I don't want the number of mounts to become too high, because it will only generate lag. Hey, welcome Raiders. Welcome in. How you folks doing? My name is Bosch, Van den Bosch, Corné van der Bosch, Korn, whatever. I've been called worse. Oh, another raid. Gothic Ross, welcome as well. Thank you, thank you. How's everyone doing today? How was your own stream, both of you? Playing Icarus as well? By any chance? Female... No, the female was perfect Pac-Man, the mother. This one is no longer perfect Pac-Man, so I'm not gonna keep this new one. So, what were you folks doing in Icarus? Like which map? Were you playing just some messing around, or were you playing operations? Were you doing great hunts? Been there, done it all. This is the new one. Male, already have a male perfect Pac-Man, so we're not gonna keep this one. See, Ubers can fly. Just very briefly. Don't need any of this stuff. What do we have here? Male. Figure of 3. Your dad had figure of 2, meaning you're worse off than your dad. Meaning you're not gonna survive. Just got on sticks, pushing to get everything up running again. Oh, nice. I like the early game actually. Last Friday, my friend and me, we started a new Olympus open world. Of course, there are some missions he still needs to do in Olympus, and also he hasn't done the Quiet campaign yet. Yeah, I like the early game missions. So sticks, huh? Gonna run a Garganiton campaign. Buffalo male, wild, no phenotype. 2, 5, 3, 10. 5, 5, an instinct of 1. Do we want to keep the instinct 1 though? No, because if I breed a male with instinct 1, with a female with the instinct 1, I'm gonna get low instincts anyway. So I don't particularly like a male buffalo with instinct 1. Don't get to do a lot of the missions. It's someone else's server and they are new to Icarus. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm running my own dedicated server, so I can start a new world if and when I want to, or when it is needed to. So yeah. Let's see. Serum wise, we have 1 sheep, 2 raptors, 3 ubis. Still had 1, so I need 2. And then we have 2 moa and 1 buffalo. Let me quickly grab the resources for that. You can get all the remaining meat. Well, actually, if I have space in my deep freeze, I'm gonna keep this one here. Yeah, having your own server is definitely nice. Like I said, you can start a new prospect if you want. This prospect I'm currently running also runs on my dedicated server. Better for your performance, by the way, hey? Running a dedicated server. Way better for the performance. I need 10 fruit. Herbs, sorry, 20 fruit. 20 fruits, 10 herbs. Now, if I would be running this on my local PC, this prospect, I'd be playing a slideshow. And that's even after doing the housekeeping, so even after like running Thumpers all around, running the localized terraforming device all around. You know, getting rid of as much data, Delta data as possible. can't reach the ram. So there you go. A buffalo serum. There you go. Why aren't you growing better? You're cold. Oh, I hadn't put an extra heater in this box. Also, you're sleepy. No, you're hungry. There's a freaking food trough right next to you. Let me quickly make a heater. I need more aluminum ingots, I think. So there's some more aluminum ingots. Heater. What else do we need? Oh, steel screws. Right, so let's make 50. We can make a heater. The remaining carbon fiber can go back there. Let's see. Aluminum ingots. What do you think of my storage wall? I like it when my storage is organized. Takes a lot of iron to make it though. Once you've made it, it's very nice. And the wall cupboards compared with the standing cupboards, normally it's the same storage density. However, there are talents which gives you extra storage slots if you craft something. Let me quickly hook this one up. There you go. Some talents in habitation. Here are the extra space talents. If you have those talents, the storage density with the wall cupboards, wall-mounted cupboards, is like 40% higher than with the standing cabinets. I need the mail. There you are. And yeah. And there's 3 ubuses to inject with serum. 1, 2, and 3. This one has the bull buff. 50% gestation speed. For some reason, sometimes bull buff doesn't work. Like this one, for example, close enough to the bull, but has no bull buff. So I don't know why. Tad annoying. It's like 50% gestation speed increase if the female has the bull buff. So quickly repair my cleaver. Swap the lantern. There we go. And let's see my main crafting room. As you can see, I have a lot of benches in here. The old foundry and the new foundry both, just because like I already built my base on the foundry. As you can see, I have my shelvings around the foundry, so I just kept the old one. Kitchen area with 6 deep freezers. Don't ask me why so many, because you don't need that many, but hey. Lots and lots of raw meat. Storage area. One side. The other side is biofuel production. And turn it into oil if and when needed. A nursery where I did my breeding initially. I've turned breeding, made a bit more large scale. All boxes are here. This one has no phenotypes, so it's not going to survive. I want phenotyped moas. So yeah, a little bit extended breeding here. For the geothermal raptors, I'm still trying to get the perfect Pac-Mans, as well as for the sheep. Don't really need it for the sheep, but you know, just because. The ubises, I'm breeding specific phenotypes. Same with the moas. Phenotype 7 and phenotype 6. And yesterday I started doing some buffalo as well. Now on top here we have our pen. Pen goes around the entire base. Underneath here is the crafting area. Underneath the greenhouse is the storage area. I was like, you know, I could use this space here to put my animals. Greenhouse, 3-story greenhouse. Let's go inside as well. Made it 3 stories because with a beehive in the middle floor, it's like a spherical area of influence. So all the croplets here are covered by the beehive. And if you go floor down, you just have to take off the outer rim. The rest is all covered by the beehive. The same on this one as well. 3-story greenhouse. And then we have like a little side room here with my armor sets and a couple of aquaria. And then the pièce de résistance, our trophy room. With like all the world boss trophies in here, all except the standing brazier. That one is outside. All other trophies, including the land shark. I was like, he's big enough to go into the trophy room. Well, all the other ones are all here. Thanks to the fact that we can get vestiges from the trader nowadays. I mean, this guy I looted from one of the mission bases. And there's a couple more hammerhead trophies. I did kill the hammerhead trophy on my own though, so I was like, okay, the last one I can buy from the trader. And like black wolves aren't on Icarus normally, so I had to get the trophies from the trader as well. Same goes for the Scorpion King. Same goes for the Gargantuan. Rhyme Tusk. Yeah, trophy room. Let me quickly offload some stuff, by the way. I have exotic lands in my inventory. Meaning I'm taking damage all the time. And let's fill up the food troughs of the animals. Just try to keep them at like 100 silence, so if I do forget it at some point, They won't run out of food right away. Running out of food, then the gestation speed goes down a lot. Taming speed of the Jewfish goes down a lot, so I don't want them to run out of food. But yeah, I've spent a decent amount of time on this prospect already, and that's why I have all the materials to build big and like put all the, for example, all the water troughs in here, all hooked up to the water network. And there you go. So 240, about 250 hours on this prospect. Alright, drop that in there. Let's continue the offload. How are we doing on the enzymes? We still have 800 enzymes, so we don't need to run uranium extraction. We can make some more crossbone, and then we can make epoxy. Leather and fur can go in here. We have 700 leather. See, is there a bit more room in the storage area for leather? Because if that cupboard is full, then I'll just start making a rope. What are we doing here? Oh, good. 400. Boom. Full. Good. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I can definitely notice a performance drop compared to when I started this prospect. I'm running like between 30 and 40 FPS inside my base. I have to admit, inside my base. Like if I go away from the base, the performance will become better. But compare that with like 140 FPS when I started this prospect, at this very same spot. Yeah, performance drops. Then again, I have like 3.5k building pieces. Over 1,000 deployables. A lot of those, by the way, are crop plots. Like, I think 300 to 400 crop plots. But still, 3.5k building pieces, that's a lot. 100 mounts, also a lot. And like the 100 mounts are mostly concentrated around this area. So no wonder the performance here is worse. Like I said, if I would run this locally, it would be a slideshow. So I'm very happy that I have my own dedicated server. I'm gonna go out for a quick smoke though. I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back with a new soda. Right. Let's get rid of the text. There we go. Okay, where were we? We need to eat something, drink something. Let's do that right away. Consume food and drink. Let's also fill up the oxygen tank and swap the canteen. Swap it in the canteen so I don't have to wait for it to fill up. Although it's very fast with the tier 4 water purifier. Right, let's have a quick look at our juvies. You're still gestating, most likely. You just popped out, good. 21%. Okay, looks like the sheep has grown up. Ooh, this one's almost perfect. Almost. But better than the mother. So we have sheep, female, bold bloodline. No phenotypes, obviously. 10, 1, 9. And the rest are 10 stats. That means this one is gonna die. Because I want the fitness at 0 for these guys. Sheep, female. 10, 3, 10, 7, yep. Bye-bye. Remove the line from my spreadsheet. I can skin this lady. Still gestating? Still gestating. No bull buff. That's why still gestating. 24%. You're 34%. Nice. Still gestating. And you are... Come on, Junior. 53% already. Nice. Still cold. I did put a heater in, so not sure why the buffalo still thinks he's cold, but put you there. Turn the meat into gruel, animal gruel. Bones and wool. Now the wool can go in here. The bones we can drop in here. Oh, we can make more epoxy. Yeah, once you start breeding, you'll always have enough bones for crushed bone for epoxy. So much so that you don't even need the miasmic X no more. No, miasmic X. So you can get the infected bark to make epoxy from infected bark in the organic residue cleanser. A good early, well, early it's tier 4 bench, but once you get there, infected bark is a very good way to get tons and tons of epoxy. But yeah, like I said, once you get to the whole breeding, you don't need the infected bark no more. Like I still have a bunch of infected bark. I also have hundreds of, actually it's like thousands of epoxy. 3,000, 15, 16, 3,800 epoxy. So much epoxy that anytime soon I'm gonna have to just start throwing away bones. I'm not gonna do the sheep breeding. I'm just gonna wait till all the UVs are grown up, so I can do a full round. You're sleepy. There is an animal bed here. So why are you not just going to the animal bed? This guy's sleepy as well. Again, there is an animal bed there. Are you? Just cold. Go stand in front of the heater. Although it is a 47 degrees right here, but it's because I'm in front of yet another heater. Temperature here. Okay, it's like, well, it's still like 30 degrees. Oh, here it's 10. Here's 30 again. 52 degrees here. Oh, it's 27. Could be that this one is too hot, actually. Although, having said that, buffaloes do run around in a volcanic biome on Prometheus and the desert biomes. So it shouldn't be too hot too quickly. I do think it's more of it being too cold than it too hot. Okay, let's have a quick look in the pen. I should start sending up some animals to the space station. Like all these perfect pigment pairs I have standing around here. Moas and Ubis's, etc. Slinkers. No real need to keep them here. Then again, I do like them around. One, 4, and 5 phenotypes. One, 4, 5, 2, and 3. Yeah. So I haven't gotten phenotype 6 and 7 yet for the geothermal raptors. But patience. At some point I will get some. It's the same with my phenotype 7 Moas as well. I was breeding another phenotype and all of a sudden a phenotype 7 popped out. So it's like a 0.2% chance that you get phenotype 7. 0.2% of 20%. Because when it comes to breeding, the Juvi has, if I understand it correctly, I could be mistaken, but as far as I know, a Juvi has a 40% chance to get phenotype from the mother, 40% chance getting phenotype from the father, and then the other 20% is a dice roll. And that's where the chance of getting phenotype comes in. Biggest chance being no phenotype, and then the other phenotypes being a certain percentage chance, with phenotype 7 being the legendary phenotype being the lowest chance. Yeah, if you breed long enough, at some point you will get another a phenotype. So, alright. Let's have a quick look at the contact device. I think by now the Sandworm should have returned. They have. Good. So in the morning we'll go out and kill the Sandworm again. Well, like if I get my potions right, I can do it in like sub 30 seconds. Where's the... Okay, so the cache is there in the swamp. Let's go to the swamp. Let's go grab the cache. Yeah, sandworms, sub 30 seconds. With a, going in with a knife on a melee build. I could try this time actually is replace one of the cake buffs with a dried stringy and the other cake buff with cooked stringy. It will give me even more melee attack speed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. Just for fun. Just to see how fast, how far up I can get my melee attack speed. How fast I can swing my knife. We have nothing interesting. I'll just straight away throw it in the animal food troughs. Should have cooked and dried stringy meat. It's gonna be annoying. They are indeed swarming, so shotgun. Shotgun is the easiest way to get rid of them vespers. That or a flamethrower, by the way. Also very effective. If you're ever gonna do the Rime Tusk Great Hunts, it has Arctic Vespers in the boss fight. Bring a flamethrower. Reload. Always good to have your guns reloaded. I'm actually gonna send you back up to space. I only got you down here to for the achievement, bring down a dog, and for the achievement, play fetch with the dog. I no longer want you in here. I'm getting fed up with him barking all the time. Come on. This way, yep, out here. Out here, I said. Come on. Chop chop. There you go. Yeah, I don't like the constant barking. It's getting annoying. There's the brazier, full sized brazier. Come on, this way. Bye-bye. So, no more annoying barking. And let's quickly repair the knife. I need to swap the sickle. And there you go. Sickle has been swapped. Make it daytime. Swap the armor. This armor set has a set bonus of 15% melee attack speed. Now we get rid of the cake buffs. And instead pretty decent fast already, right? Consume. Consume. Faster. Grab some of these. Now let's go do sandworm again. How fast can we take down a sandworm with a knife only? Actually, what I should do is I should give my raptor something to eat. Silage for longer food buffs. Seed animal food for more stam and stam regen. More stamina means you can sprint longer. More stam regen means you can sprint again quicker. Tailend of a weather event. Don't really care. I must have been one in the swamp then, because the tunnel does cross through tundra, swamp and desert. So if you travel that tunnel and you get an weather event warning, you don't always know which biome it is in. You know, I'm away from base, I'm running about 70 FPS. About double from what I have in my base. Smelting base, and I've done some taming there as well. Smelting base is in smelt sand into glass. And some taming, some raptor taming. Okay, so give me one of those. And one of those. And for some reason it did not register. Oh, it's health recovery. Oh, sorry, I thought it was the Gargantuan Frenzy tonic. That is my mistake. There's another 25% melee attack speed. Yes. Still, it should be pretty nice, quick still. As you can see at the health bar. Yeah, with the Gargantuan Frenzy tonic, it would have been even faster. Okay, next. Also, yeah, this bug has been introduced actually in this week's update. If you get rid of a food buff, it only gets rid of the icon. It does not get rid of the food buff itself. So that also means if you eat another food type, you will not get the buff from that other food type. So that's why I don't have dried stringy meat and a cooked stringy meat food buffs. Alas. So yeah, I'm still like 30 second time on killing the sandworm. Bye, not interested in you. Get that buff running again. So it's gonna be like 30 odd seconds. Still pretty fast to take out the sandworm. Ew. There is a sweet spot in here where if he does the spinny attack, it passes behind you. You don't take any damage. That's a spot I always try to get into. Quite low camera angle, so get off, jump, get on, if voila, higher camera angle. Bit better overview when you're riding your mounts. You can make use of the low camera angle though. A long time ago, they fixed it by now, but a long time ago it was so bad that if when a buffalo was actually like sleeping, and you got on the buffalo, your camera angle was like at ground level or sometimes even just below ground level. It was funny to look under the ground whilst you were riding your buffalo. But that's back in the day where animals like buffalo and tusker over time got tilted more and more. So if you had a long play session, you could end up with a buffalo that was like almost horizontal. Yeah, like I said, they have fixed it long since. Okay, the icon popped up on the HUD for the tooth gap. So I know where to go to. Here, the tooth gap. Come on. Goes right past it. We can walk down safely here. Past this stretch of tundra, go over the bridge, turn left, and then we're at base. There it is. Okay, let's go offload. We have animal parts, tendons, we have biomass, and we have exotics, and a couple of vestiges. Am I out of frenzy tonics then? Oh no, here's the frenzy tonics. Oh, that's why. They were right next to one another. But here, 25% melee attack speed. So I could have done it faster, killing this sandworm. Now we'll have to wait an hour before we can try again. I mean, if you do want it proper faster, then wait till my food buffs run out and then get a proper buffs. Anyway. Your mother was already perfect Pac-Man. I'm waiting for a male perfect Pac-Man phenotype 7. Don't need another female one. So even though you are phenotype 7 and perfect Pac-Man... Well, what I could do actually, I could send you to space. Let's do that. Let me see. For your name, it's easiest if I just copy the name from here. Copy. Claim you. Paste. Okay. Set to stay. What's your bloodline actually? Ambitious? Meh. Like I said, I don't really care about the bloodline. Primarily I care about the stats. Then the phenotypes. And bloodline for me is like the last one I look at actually. Sure, there's some handy bloodlines. The timid, I believe, with the extra speed. Helpful for mounts you use for fast traveling. Moas, for example. But other than that, meh. Don't really care about the bloodline too much. Yeah, deliver to station. Bye bye.
Vacate area.
Let's see. What else did the UVs grow up to be? Phenotype with the wrong color. Not even perfect Pac-Man and it's phenotype 1. I already have perfect Pac-Mans on phenotype 1. Meaning you're not gonna survive. Don't need you. You're not perfect Pac-Man. Of a phenotype I already have perfect Pac-Mans off. So, no. Alright, check the sheep. What do we have here? So, geothermal raptor, but you don't have a phenotype. You have good stats. I give you that. But even better than your mother. But like I said, I'm trying to breed phenotype 2 raptors here. So, bye. So these I get acidic glands everywhere because I'm using a miasmic knife for scanning. Meaning every corpse you skin will have acidic glands. They can be turned into animal fat in the organic residue cleanser. Well, female. Your mother was already perfect Pac-Man, so even though you are perfect Pac-Man as well, phenotype 6, I'm waiting for the male. Meaning, don't need you. Bye bye. Is a nice phenotype though. I like the color combo on these guys. Destroy and destroy crystallized miasma. Wow. Why do you use crystallized miasma for? For miasmic ammo maybe. I'm using depleted uranium ammo. Sure, it doesn't do elemental damage, but I don't really need it. So your mother was perfect Pac-Man, you are not. See, perfect Pac-Man on the mother. This is a female without perfect Pac-Man, meaning you're worse than your mother. Bye bye. Yeah, crystallized miasma. I already have a couple of hundred distilled miasmic coating in storage anyway, so don't need the crystallized miasma. Female. Yes! This one we're gonna keep. The mother was not perfect Pac-Man, this one is. Nice. Ubis. Female. Wild bloodline. Phenotype 4. And a perfect Pac-Man. This does mean that I no longer have to breed the Ubis Phenotype 4. In other words, I can bring this one to the pen. You, by the way, you're not a perfect Pac-Man, so I'm not even gonna keep ya. Bye-bye. Destroy this, grab the rest. Grab the carcass. I thought I said destroy. Nah. Gonna bring this one to the pen. Like I said, no longer need this one. So you heard it? It's like 5 times. Hey, food buff ran out. Even though visually I only had 3 food buffs left. So next sandworm run, I should time it based on my food buffs. And the male. Consume, 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 consume. There you go. Can bring this one to the pen. You stay there. Ubis, female, phenotype 4. I need to still remove that one from my spreadsheet. There you go. I can actually bring the buffalo down there, yeah, to consolidate, like bring them all close together. So I only need to check 1/2 of my breeding factory, so to say. What do I have? Buffalo. Female, wild bloodline, no phenotype. Stats wise 3, 3, 6, 10. 3, 5, 4. Total of 34 stat points. Your mother had 31. That means we're gonna keep this one. Set you to stay. And this one we're gonna get rid of. 6, 5, 4, 2. Again, I don't need 500 mines around my base. It's only gonna be bad for my performance anyway. So I will bring these two to the box I just vacated. The UV buffalo is gonna want some extra heat, so that does mean I'm gonna need to put another heater in there. Or for now, I can just grab the one from this box. Oh. Around the corner and then in here, please. Thank you. Yeah, I can grab the saddle. Deploy the heater. And hook her up. There you go. Where are we? Here. Let's have a look. No perfect Pac-Man, but neither are your parents. Figure of 2. This one has a figure of 4. I want the figure to go down, not up. Meaning... it's cleaver time. Not gonna keep you. Not gonna keep you. Destroy acidic glands, destroy the crystallized miasma, grab the rest. I think I've had them all right. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Don't do that. How many yubbies am I still breeding? 1, 2. Okay. That means serum-wise, a sheep, 2 raptors, 2 moa, moa yubbies. Throw the meat in here. Leather and fur. Bones to go in there. Can make 100 crushed bone. Grab you. What are we doing here? 500 leather, so I'll keep the leather in here for now. Not turn it into rope yet. This one for the buffaloes I need 10 herbs and I need 20 fruit for the moa serums. Two moa serums and a buffalo serum. Ram serum. The buffalo serum. We have the moa serums. 1 and 2. Raptor serums. 1. Sheep's already gestating, good. 2. And then the Ubis serums. 1 and 2. There you go. Can grab the food from here because we don't need it in this particular food trough no more. I can use it to fill up the other food troughs. Raptor's gestating, you is gestating, good, good. Maybe some more silage. And let's see. Yeah, grab some. The rest I'll take myself again. Use it for the next food trough. And there's that. That's all done. Good. Consume some more. My mouse is too close to my keyboard. I accidentally hitting the keyboard with the mouse and then swinging the knife as a result. Anyway, you still have decent amount of food. How are you? You could use some more, but you are still processing. At least you're like building up your food stock again. Things over here. Yeah, decent amount of food as well still. Good. The stale animal gruel I'll throw in here. I don't care if these guys eat stale animal gruel. The stale animal gruel gives you less max stam. The animals in here don't use them for traveling anyway, so I don't care if they have less stamina. Alrighty. Oh, I'm gonna go quickly swap my armor. Composite armor is slightly better heat and cold resistances, and it has some more physical resistance. Is it? No, stam regen. I think physical resistance in total as well, though. There's some more stam regen. Not that we need much stamina, but... Okay, let's see. How are we doing on the ingot front? Could use some more aluminum ingots. Keep in mind, if you smelt the aluminum ingots, the ore stacks 100, the ingots only stack 20. This is smelt 1 for 1, so instead of 2 stacks of, or basically 1 stack of aluminum ore turns into 5 stacks of aluminum ingots. So storage slot wise, it's better to keep it as ore as long as possible. Okay, we can smelt some more copper. I've been using quite a lot of copper ingots to make electronics, so gold ore there's still plenty. Could get some copper and iron ore. They're both in the same cave. Here, both are oil drills, so I'll take Mizzy with 2 oil barrels. We'll grab the copper and the iron ore, and we can swap the oil barrels if necessary. There. I'm gonna grab a couple of pouches already. And bring an oil barrel. In order to move a little bit faster. 50% overcomers penalty reduction, the same as the knees, meaning I have now no longer an overcomers penalty reduction, speed penalty reduction. Speed penalty. Plus 25% movement speed from this one, meaning I can move nice and quick. Well, I'm still on the shotgun. Spit. Good, so now I can get up without straight away getting poisoned. There you are. Okay. Can't get me here. Let's already swap the oil barrel. Don't really need it yet, but let's do it nonetheless. And put some ore in pouches. Okay, there's all the iron ore. No. 1200. 1500. 1800. Iron ore. I'll come back for the oil. For the copper. Do the same on the copper. This way around. Even though there's still copper ore in the drill, we don't care. We just swapped the barrel already. And there's our 1800 copper ore as well. Oh, 1200. 1500. And 1800 copper ore in pouches. This can go there, this can go here. I'll grab the ore in my own inventory. Turn off the light. Oh. At least we have the shotgun still in. Really? Oh well, that works. You did better than I did, maybe. Good job. Good job, girl. Yeah, laser pistol with the electro attachment, electroshock. Actually my favorite weapon, as long as you don't run into big animals. Laser pistol with electroshock. Especially effective against drones, because drones are weak against electric damage. For the big animals, I will be using my kinetic rifle. One and two, and three, and the fourth. Oh, sheep has just given birth. Lovely. Quickly put the row of pouches back in Missy's inventory, and I'll go empty out the copper pouches. Oh, and actually, I'll swap these for full oil barrels. There you go. So I can give Missy, she can carry two full oil barrels in her saddle. Three, four. Five of the pouches I can already put in there. The other pouch I can only empty half. And these. Copper ore, good. We can put the last pouch back in Missy's inventory. There you go. These guys don't have a saddle, huh? But they are blocking the food trough, so let's see if we can untangle it a little bit. There you go. So we brought back 1800 iron ore, and let's just grab 600 of it to make steel ingots. Well, actually, why not 1200? Yeah, let's just do 1200. Are we on iron ingot smash? Still a bit. Good. And steel bloom. 1, 2. Good, we have the room. Alrighty. Let's have a look here. Still gestating, no bull buff. Lime is growing, still gestating. Let me guess, no bull buff. What are you doing? You don't have bull buff either, but you're at 97% already. It's because I think the gestation speed is too fast on the raptors. I think it should be lowered, the gestation speed. Right. Over here. This one just popped. Good. Let's quickly make it daytime. Daytime it is. Let's see, what do we have? Simple quest-wise. Crafting tools. Let's hope we can use some of the tools we have been collecting over time. Bone, iron and steel javelins. They should be in here. I have spears. Oh, good. I have iron, bone, iron and steel javelins. Bone I need 4. Iron I need 5. Steel I need 4. So those I can drop in a pot and call it good. I've been collecting lots of weapons and tools over time during those simple quests. So I can throw all these in there. Let's see what we get rewards wise. Literally nothing interesting. I'll go for this and I'll just turn it into animal food straight away. This is 20 Ren, but yeah, we don't really need a Ren. See how's the status of this here food trough. You can use some of those. What's this one doing? Soren? Oh, there you go. Let's actually put this stuff to the front. So if there is gonna be more spoiled food, it will go to the back of the queue. So it doesn't turn into the stale animal gruel right away. How is it going here, by the way? Basically same issue. There you go. That's it. There you go. And the meat I will throw in the food trough in the nursery. Together with the stale animal gruel. Spoiled plants. That reminds me, I've been using some biofuel. So let's fill up these again. Spoiled plants. Helpful to turn into biofuel. So I have like 600 liters of biofuel just waiting. Plus another 600 here. 1200 liters of biofuel waiting to be used. Okay, consume that. Okay, what else do we get? Crazy creature. Don't like this one. You get a prototype beacon from it. I don't need no prototype beacon. I want a proper beacon from the Lost Simple Quest. Going there. Gotcha. And then still, I have enough beacons already. Like, where do I use them for? To mark my drills. I think about every drill and every cave with drill already has a beacon, so don't need extra beacons no more. Let's see, what kind of animal we're talking about. Oh, here it is. That black wolf, huh? I have to be careful not to hit my raptor. And even if I do hit my raptor has such high resistances. He ain't gonna die easy. Basically, the only thing that's gonna kill the raptor is fall damage. Yeah. Reward part. I mean, doesn't even take damage when I hit him with my fists because of his high resistances. Nothing interesting. I'll grab this one, put this one up, destroy the. Well, I could use the bookshelf. Put the statue up. Like I said, not really that interesting stuff in here. Now, the loot table for those simple quests is quite extensive. And you can get tier 4 items in the loot. And like composite armor pieces as loot from simple quests. So I wouldn't say simple quests aren't worth it at all. You can get some nice stuff from it. Imagine running simple quests and getting composite armor pieces as rewards. First of all, animal parts. Here's some more meat to turn into animal gruel. Leather and fur. Bones to go in here. The steel bloom, which we can add to the rear of the queue here. Aluminum ingots and copper ingots. And time to eat something. I'll try and drink something as well. We have room for a bookshelf. Kinda. Can I put you in the shelf? Is there room? No, it's too big. I can, however, put you on the wall above the door. There you go. Oh, I need to fill up my shotgun shells. What do I have? Lost or farming? I'll go farming. Lost is the one, by the way, that gives you the beacon. We need 30 carrots. Oh, there's your 30 carrots. I do need to harvest more carrots and put them in the deep freeze though. I'm running a tad low on the carrots. And they're used for one of the food types, I believe. I use either shepherd roll or the veggie pie. Ghillie leg armor, I don't really need it, because I think I already have a complete set of ghillie armor, but... Pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do indeed. Okay, well then we'll just destroy this. Boom, fiber sticks, whatever. Stuff. Check up on the animals here. It says cold apparently, but you are growing. You don't want to talk to me. This one's 46%. Sheep is done. 62. 18. 18? 18. Sleepy. Go around. You're dead. To go to the animal bed. There you go. 41. 89. Nice. So that Jewish is almost done. Almost done cooking. Carrots. Harvest some carrots. What's the plant fatigue on the carrots currently? 30%. So I'll harvest carrots and I will replant it. Get a worker bee, put it in the beehive. 50% extra yield. Harvest the carrots. Empty, 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 empty. And plant new carrots. The remaining carrot seeds can go in here. I'll also harvest the wheat. 20%. Okay, I can easily get 1 or 2 more harvests out of these. The wheat we will turn into silage. Which you can use to feed the animals in the breeding center. And since we're here already anyway, why not grab some of the red exotics? There you go. Swap the sickles back. Let's try to not forget the bee. Which can go in there. Okay, let's see. Frottle can go in there. Tainted plant DNA goes in there. There's some carrots we can put away. There you go. And then there is a bunch of weeds. Now if I harvest a Mass McSickle Since I have the Reaper attachment on and not the threshing attachment, I'm not getting any seeds back, but that's okay. I have plenty of wheat seed, and I can always make more. And that. There you go. More silos from here. Throw this silos in there. Time to fill up the food stacks. I might have to break open another cake though. Yeah, well. Okay. That's fine. There you go. Grab the cake pieces, salt them. Do the same with the coconut cake. Whatever, as long as it fits. Cake's like a cat. If it fits, it sits. Ooh, I need to add some more salt to the salting station. Didn't I have some? I have some here. Lovely. The rest I'll throw in here. And there you go. Talking about cats, did you know that cats are liquid? I mean, look at the small spaces they can crawl through or sit in. Cats are liquid. You don't have a phenotype, so you don't have a life. It's that easy. Destroy and destroy. Grab the rest. How's the buffalo doing? 60%, but being cold. 69. Oh, buffaloes do have an extra heater, so. Yeah, 74. You I can't see. Yeah, 69. Let's check the sheep. Fitness of 1 on the female. Well, your mother had fitness 1 as well, meaning you are no better than your mother. If you would have been a male with a fitness 1, I would have kept you. And a female fitness 0 would have kept you as well. But alas. Female fitness 1, nope. Actually, the meat I can throw in here. There you go. Wool for a leather and bones. I can make another 100 crushed bone. There you go. Getting close, getting close. And getting real close. So this is a female, so if it's not a phenotype 3 with perfect Pac-Man, it's not gonna survive. Well, it doesn't even have a phenotype, by the looks of it. Nope. So, bye. Not good enough. Or just not good enough. And destroy the auxiliary glands, grab the rest. go. 95. Almost there. 88 but cold, so slightly longer. 87 but happy. Shouldn't take too long then. 86 but cold. 80 hungry and cold. There is a freaking food trough there. Go eat. By being blocked again. Oh, like this. You're standing right next to a freaking food trough, so eat from the trough. Nah. UV being annoying UV. This one is a female Perfect Pac-Man, but I already have a female Perfect Pac-Man, so only reason I might keep it is because of the bloodline, but again, don't really care about the bloodline too much. Would have been like an alpha or something, I might have kept it, just for fun. And destroy and destroy. Grab the rest. $96. $96. 92, 99. Almost. Wrong phenotype, wrongo. Says Bloodline is a nice one as well, by the way, for fighting mounts. But this one isn't even Perfect Pac-Man. And it's the wrong phenotype. So, bye. Yeah, Savage Bloodline is nice for fighting mines. Yeah, Timid for traveling mines. 98. We have here figure 2 with a 9 and a 7, so it's 58 points total. Male 54. So you're not worse on the figure, and you have a total of 2 talent points more than your dad. 6. So it's 54, and you. Stand still, you idiot. Yeah, you have 58. So you have like 4 points more than your dad. That means I'm gonna keep this one. Geothermal Raptor, male, ambitious bloodline, phenotype 2. 2, 9, 10, 10, 10, and 7, I believe, on adaptation, yeah, and 10. $58 points total, copy that. Claim, paste, stay. $2.97. Careful now. Don't get too close. Geothermal Raptor male, phenotype 2. Where are you? Signatures, yeah, 55. 949. 942. Actually, geothermal raptor. Phenotypes. 2. Come on. There you go. 2. Yeah, these two both. Delete the rows. Right, I can skin this guy. Can undo my filter. Okay, we don't need these. Grab the rest. Now this one is non-phenotyped, meaning it's non-viable. This is not on this open world. And skin. Destroy. Only the buffalo, huh? So, there's gonna be a buffalo, male, wild bloodline, no phenotype, stats wise 4, 5, 3, 6. Three, 8, 6. Total of 35 on the male buffalo. Is that at 31? This one has better stats. The figure went up by 1, but I think we can overlook it today. Hold on. Copy here. Paste there. Set you to stay. Like still early taming on these guys. They've just over half their total total max stat points. So there's going to be enough opportunities yet to get the figure back down. So you can carry your father's saddle. Okay. Time for some serums again. Serums. We want a ram serum. We want 2 raptor serums. We want 2 of the US serums. Yeah. Okay. So the rest of the meat we can throw in here. Hey, didn't I give the buffalo the saddle? I did. Is it one of the raptors here? I forgot to put a saddle on. Yeah, this one here. No, I need the male. There you go. There's your saddle. As if I put saddles on the males and not on the females, so it's easier for me to determine which is male and which is female when I go do the whole serum thing again. Oh, 200 there. Let's see. We need 10 herbs and 20 fruits. So we can make 1 buffalo and 2 moa serums. Serums. Buffalo 1, moa 2. I said moa 2, didn't I? Oh, out of enzymes. Hold on. Quickly grab some enzymes. then we can make the second molar serum. Yeah, see? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, apparently I still had some meat in my inventory. So there you go. Ram serum. Goes there. Buffalo serum. Goes in there. Ubis. One and oh here. 2. Raptor. Come on. I'll just go into the box then. 1 and 2. And then the moas. 1 and 2. Good. There's all the serums. Let's do the feeding again. Fill up the food troughs. Empty. Good. So let's see. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 food troughs filled up as well. Lovely. Okay, the silage can go back in there, the remaining silage. Lovely. Have a quick look here. Sandworms are back. Yeah, wait for the food buffs to run out on their own before doing another sandworm. So we can actually grab some more stringy meat-based foods in order to see how far, like how quick we can actually bring down a sandworm. Can we do it below 25 seconds? Because that's my current record. But that is actually something for a next stream. I'm gonna call it for now. I'm gonna order me some dinner. I will be back tonight with another stream though. But yeah, I do want to eat something in between. No worries, though I won't leave you folks without something to watch. We will do a quick raid as well. Icarus. Well, it's a big dog. It's a big dog. Is lucky. He's gonna be the recipient of the raid. Anyway, I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. Now, if you did enjoy watching me play and you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you folks had a good time, and I hope I'll see you folks around.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Lord Jesus, help me.